This mission is a wild adventure. Ankara, a rookie, has to master complex script codes in a day. Sounds tough. Wooly is nearly at his wit's end, so he uses visual aids. Like telling a story to a child, he explains the device, showing an image of a home base station. It's a mini signal tower. Once operational, all devices at FBI HQ followed the base station's signal. This way, they can easily access all emails, texts, and data. Ankara's job is to memorize script commands. But even simple tasks feel like a volcanic eruption to a newbie. Wooly has a backup plan. This USB drive is named Rubber Duck. If his mission fails, he just plugs it into a cop's computer. After 15 seconds, pull it out. The Rubber Duck can get some cache data. Not much, but better than nothing. After laying out the backup plan, he resumes explaining the code, but soon he can't help but vent to Darlin. He complains a day is too short, but time waits for no one. If the FBI finishes evidence collection, the company will be a fairy tale. Time is ticking. Ankara hustles but fails. She must rush into the company before lunch. Darlin dresses up, heads to the hotel next door. Real identity check-in is serious. He picks up a landline, calls the front desk, saying room 2301 needs essentials replaced. Finally, the elevator opens. She mentions the conditioner's gone, then grabs the card and swipes it on the copy while she looks. Afterward, she finds a room close to the other company, enters the Wi-Fi name and password, and patiently waits for the home base station signal to show up. Meanwhile, Ankara is in the company, waiting till 3 o'clock when the cafeteria opens. She stashes away her white phone in the drawer, grabs an untraceable disposable phone, and a mysterious call named Cloud Cake rings up. Darlin says all set, just waiting for him. Taking a deep breath, she heads to the elevator. This FBI-controlled floor bars unwanted guests. Ankara pretends not to see, keeping silent. Stay quiet, and no one notices an extra. She needs a secluded spot to code, and the bathroom comes to mind. An agent spots a beautiful stranger, greets her, enters the lady's room, seeking a usable stall. She quickly enters, locks the door, takes out her laptop, and types the code swiftly, like in a competition. Despite her efforts, she keeps making mistakes. Panicked, she puts on headphones and calls Darlin at the other hotel for help, reading out the error on her screen. The screen says launch attack not found. A cop's hand washing interrupts from outside. After the cop leaves, she dares to continue typing away following Darlin's guidance, but that agent who just said hi hasn't left. Slowly enters the restroom, lingering at the door. Ankara finishes and is about to leave when stopped by a mysterious figure. The agent strikes up a conversation, noticing her long stay without a second thought. After all, he's never seen such a pretty gal. Agent Ross spills his own beans, while Darlin on the line rushes to Google him. Meanwhile, the agent keeps hesitating to chat her. Darlin is desperate, seeking a weakness to overpower him, while the agent suggests dinner tonight. As they get to know each other, Darlin realizes he calls his mom too often. She quickly dials with a fake number, but strangely, the agent hangs up. Backup's no hope. She can't waste time. Lunch will be over soon. Ankara quickly agrees, saying she doesn't want to wait till evening meet after lunch. Having achieved his goal, the agent leaves. Now she needs to find the network switch here, usually hidden on the floor amid cables and blinking lights. She scans the floor and finds it behind a chair, just as described. Following Darlin's instructions, she operates step by step. After setting aside the home base station, she connects a cable and pulls out the tissue. Carefully, she wipes off all fingerprints. Ready to leave after finishing, Darlin successfully picks up the signal, but joy doesn't last. Moments later, the Wi-Fi drops. Ankara needs a computer to reconnect. She's suffocating with nerves, can't continue. But it's too late to back out now. Everything she just did was probably caught on camera. If she fails to break in, the footage will be evidence. Now she has to soldier on. Turning the corner, she spots agents discussing. Quickly, she backs up to the stairs, catching the female agent's attention. Now she inserts the USB from her bag and presses F12 to boot from it on startup, reliving her training. Following the steps meticulously, a few colleagues behind her pass by, interrupting her process. Just as she was about to finish the last step, a voice interrupts her. The federal agent stands before her, saying he can wait until her call is done. Ankara's heart races, pretending to hang up, as the agent expresses his suspicions. He noticed this employee entered the FBI-controlled floor and wonders what she's been doing in the restricted area. Ankara thinks quickly, pretending the chatting agent is her boyfriend for a lunch date. The agent responds with vague suspicions. In reality, he hopes Ankara reveals the slip. Darlin detects his intent. Evidence would have led to her arrest. She hastily finds an excuse to dismiss the agent. Ankara mocks the female agent's questions, but lacks concrete evidence, forcing the agent to leave helplessly. With a sigh of relief, she quickly types in the remaining commands, and the signal appears back on her computer screen. Now the FBI temporary headquarters has finally been controlled, and Ankara breathes a sigh of relief. The agent rushes to the surveillance area to pull up the footage from the last 2 hours. The staff retrieves the footage on time, but the last 2 hours of data has vanished. They then check yesterday's, only to find it too has disappeared. Even the footage since the installation of the surveillance has gone blank. There's no doubt that the network has been hacked. The female agent orders an immediate investigation on the 23rd floor and commands a check on the computer belonging to Angela. Although they find nothing, they'll wipe away traces, at least warning her. That night, Darlin rides back to the hotel. If you love what you see, don't forget to subscribe and like, helping us share even more awesome content.